and I'm very spontaneous. I'm the most random person you'll ever encounter. So literally, I just woke up one morning and I just felt like everything in my life was wrong. And so when you feel like everything is wrong, you have to go back to the drawing board, go back to square one and recollect yourself and try to retrack yourself, put yourself back on track. So that is how I felt. And maybe I used the wrong word when I said quitting, because, when you go back to the drawing board, you may or may not go back to what the things you are doing, what you are doing. So I'll, take back my words and say, I'm still thinking about, I love music. It's one of my greatest passions. So if I say quit, sijiumizi mimi mwenyewe, but I also have fans who I'm sure were disappointed when they got the news that I'm no longer doing music. But like I've said, I just felt like everything was going wrong in my life. I needed to make things right. First with myself, and tunaambianga God first. So again, I had to go back to this God and ask him, what am I doing wrong? Guide me, guide my steps. Yeah.
Over a year ago, you came to the public in an interview na kulikuwa na story kubwa sana ambayo ulizungumzia which caught internet on a total standstill. Like internet ilisimama ikakuwa like, first of all, why is she talking about this guy mwenye amekuwa akifanya muziki? I'm talking about Willy Paul.
I understand the language. Yes, I understand. You don't have to.
So you came to the public, accuse Willy Paul so many things, that he raped you, he tried to rape you, so many stuffs. Ni vitu ambazo ziko kwa public. So I mean, first of all, before hata nikuulize why you did that, how did that whole thing come to the public, kuzungumzia watu kwanza kuongea kwa internet, how did it affect you as a person, as an artist?
I'll go back to my word, spontaneous, random, impulsive. That me doing that interview was it was an impulsive reaction. I felt bitter, I felt angry, I felt so many things. It was my emotions were all over the place. A turmoil of emotions. I was just overwhelmed. And at that very moment, then, at the time, I was not really okay mentally, like psychologically, a lot going on in my life, facing so much at the time. So the interview was an impulse. And I hate to say this because I literally live life with no regrets, but I must say it's one of the things I regret doing, because right after I did it, like just after I did it, I was like, what did I just do? Because I didn't think about, impulse is something you just do it the moment it crosses your mind, and you don't think about the consequences, you don't think about the repercussions. So that's exactly what I did. So I didn't think about what would happen. By the way, one would think I wanted to draw attention to myself now that I'm not working anymore, I'm not doing music anymore, and I was under someone's label. I want someone to, see me and, help me. I did not even think about anything like that, anything of that sort. So it was a very impulsive. I was like, let's screw things up. I was just angry. So yeah, don't ask me whether whatever I said was true or not. Let's just leave it at, it was not the best choice I've ever made in my life. Yeah.
Fantastic. So allow me to ask you this one question. Have you maybe looked for Willy Paul in person? Maybe mkazungumza, mkakaa chini, mkasolve zile issues, mpaka mkakuwa sawa kabisa, ama kunaendaje?
Well, that is even why I called you here today. Because before I approach him and have a conversation with him, I'll use something I saw in a reality TV show, Real Housewives of Nairobi. I had someone say, I won't mention any names. You embarrassed me in public, you have to apologize in. So I'm doing something of that sort, because I tarnished his name publicly. Let me clean it up first before I approach him. Acha nipulize hiyo kidonda kwanza before niende patch up, you understand my language. Yeah, so that's why I've called you here today. I need to like make it public, and then tutatafutana. Pose, Willy Paul. Yeah, we had history, shit happened, things happened, many things that we both are not proud of, but it's been 2 years and it's not good to, kubeba mtu, grudges and all. It's exhausting, it's very exhausting. So if you see this, I'll try to reach out. But if you see this, you can also reach out maybe before I do. I don't know. Yeah, so I hope he gets the message. To be very honest, if music and work relationship between him and I was part of this ordeal of wanting to approach him and apologize, I don't think it would be a pure intention, because it will look like I want to get something from it. It's a very genuine quest that I'm on. It's purely just to make things right. If anything good comes of it, like when I say that, I mean what people are hoping for, well and good. If not, mi bora nimefanya what my heart feels like it needs to do. That's all I care about. Yeah. From a very spontaneous person, there is no expectations. Just wait to be surprised. I like being unpredictable, because it means there's mystery, and mystery breeds curiosity, and that is what I like. So if you want more from me, just pray. Yeah, because you never know. Like I've said, I'm very random. I may just again wake up one morning and decide, I miss music. Let me just, you know what, screw all these things. Let's get on with business again. So you never know. Yeah, but I'd also like to apologize to my fans, because again, like I've said, I know many people were disappointed. Most people didn't ride along with the decision of, quitting music. I'm quoting it because, we never know. Yeah, so I want to apologize for hurting your feelings like that. But in this life, I've come to realize you just need to put yourself to put yourself first sometimes. There's that kind of selfishness that is healthy for your peace of mind. So I had to like put myself first for the very first time, So apologies. Let's hope for the best. Yeah, let's hope for God's intervention, because I really love music, but I really don't know. Yeah, and I want to also thank my fans. Kama bado it's a valid statement, fans.
It is.
I don't know, because when there's nothing to offer to your audience, I don't think there's that fan musician relationship anymore. So I don't know if that's valid. I'd like to thank them, for those who supported me, or those who still were against the decision, but the decision, but they were still like, she knows what's best for her. Like I want to thank them for the support. Yeah. I won't lie. I really don't know what people say, what people said, because I think from previous interviews, I think I've made it clear I'm not the type of person to go and start scrolling on comments and be like, wanasema nini? I really don't care. Like, again, back to putting myself first and my peace of mind. Lazima kuna trolls, So I'm trying to avoid such things. But either way, whether you supported me or not, these fans are the ones that make us who we are. I'll keep saying that. They literally make us remain relevant. Literally. So I think every person who is in the limelight, they should really be grateful to the fans, because they are relevant just because of them. So yeah, that's pretty much it.